The Reno10 series was launched in China in May, and Oppo is now taking it international, starting with Malaysia. The series includes 3 models: the Vanilla, the Pro, and the Pro Plus. The international models have slightly different specs from the Chinese ones, with the Pro and Pro Plus being the same. The Reno10 Pro international version is under review here, and it differs from the Chinese model in design and several specifications. The Malaysian Reno10 Pro is a mid-range to upper mid-range device based on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 778G chipset, while the Chinese model uses the MediaTek Dimensity 8200 chipset. The Chinese model has a slightly better and larger 6.74-inch display. The international variant's charging rate has been downgraded from 100W on the Chinese version to 80W. The battery capacity is the same at 4,600 mAh. The international variant also comes with slightly less RAM at 12GB instead of 16GB, and the storage is of the slower UFS 2.2 variety instead of UFS 3.1. The Reno10 Pro's camera setup includes a 50MP primary cam, with OIS, 32MP telephoto, and 8MP ultra-wide cameras. There is a 32MP selfie camera on the front. The Reno10 Pro comes in a sturdy 2-piece cardboard box. The retail package includes a charger and an accompanying USB Type-A to Type-C cable. The phone has a pre-applied plastic screen protector. The international Reno10 Pro has a slightly different design from the Chinese model. The design is subdued yet distinct, mainly due to the camera island. The camera island sticks out quite a bit, causing the phone to wobble on a flat surface. The phone's backside is nicely sloped on both sides, providing a comfortable hold. The Reno10 Pro is available in silvery grey or glossy purple color options. The Reno10 Pro is a glass sandwich phone with a glass back panel and front side. The middle frame is made of plastic, but the entire phone feels very sturdy. However, it lacks any official ingress protection rating. The Reno10 Pro has a standard control scheme, with an IR blaster on the top side of the device. The volume rocker and power button are on the right side, while the left side is empty. The bottom of the Reno10 Pro houses the dual nano SIM tray, the main microphone, and the USB Type-C port. The phone uses an under-display optical fingerprint reader. The Reno10 Pro has global 5G multi-SIM connectivity, dual-band Wi-Fi AX, Wi-Fi 6, and Bluetooth 5.2 with LE and aptX HD support. It supports GPS, GLONASS, Galileo, BDS, and QZSS for positioning. There is NFC on board and an IR blaster, but no FM radio or a 3.5mm audio jack. The Reno10 Pro features a large 6.7-inch curved AMOLED panel with a resolution of 1080 by 2412 pixels, a 20:9 aspect ratio, and a pixel density of around 394 ppi. The display can reach around 500 nits of typical brightness, 800 nits of maximum on the entire display, and 950 nits of peak brightness. The phone offers a special HDR brightness boost toggle for an improved HDR experience. The display has several color modes, including vivid, natural, cinematic, and brilliant. The Reno10 Pro has a 10-bit panel, which means it can reproduce over 1 billion colors. The display is also HDR10+ certified. The Reno10 Pro is equipped with a 4,600 mAh battery. The phone runs on a 6nm Snapdragon 778G chipset, which is known for its efficiency. The Reno10 Pro has a total endurance rating of 104 hours, which is decent for this battery and chipset combination. The Reno10 Pro supports up to 80W fast charging. The phone ships with an 80W SuperVOOC charger in the box. The Reno10 Pro charges up quite rapidly with its included 80W SuperVOOC adapter. It can charge from 0% to 58% in 15 minutes, and a charge to 100% takes exactly 30 minutes. The Reno10 Pro only has a single bottom-firing speaker. The speaker is not particularly impressive in terms of loudness or output quality. The phone does have a basic audio enhancement suite on board, called Real Sound Technology, which comes with a total of 3 audio presets, plus a smart mode. The Reno10 Pro ships with Android 13 and the company's in-house ColorOS 13.1 skin on top. The phone runs an international ROM, meaning that Google Play services are present and fully functional. The device comes with a number of Oppo's own in-house apps installed alongside their respective Google alternatives. There is a large number of pre-installed third-party apps like Facebook, LinkedIn, Amazon Shopping, Booking, Spotify, TikTok. However, pretty much all apps can be uninstalled. The international Reno10 Pro is based on a Qualcomm chipset, the Snapdragon 778G 5G, a 6nm mid-range chip from 2021. Oppo has paired the chipset with 12GB of actual RAM, extendable by up to 12GB more in virtual RAM. The 256GB of storage is not expandable since there is no SD card slot on the phone. It is also worth noting that Oppo has downgraded the storage speed on the Reno10 Pro compared to the Chinese version. While the latter gets UFS 3.1 chips, the international version is stuck with UFS 2.2. In terms of performance optimization, Oppo has something called the Dynamic Computing Engine. It promises a smooth-running phone after 48 months of use, as certified by TV. Apparently, the phone should be able to keep up to 40 apps alive in the background and has 16x memory access efficiency. In terms of CPU testing and Geekbench, the Reno10 Pro and its Snapdragon 778G hold their own well enough amidst the competition. The chipset isn't too far off from the likes of the Dimensity 1080, the Dimensity 7050 and the Dimensity 7200 in terms of raw power. Google's original Tensor chip inside the Pixel 6a and the Samsung Galaxy A54 with its Exynos 1380 chipset are in roughly the same ballpark too. In Antutu benchmark, the Reno10 Pro performs roughly on par with devices like the Samsung Galaxy A54 and the Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro and gets slightly outpaced by the Xiaomi Poco X5 Pro and the Realme 11 Pro. The Reno10 Pro can get a bit toasty when under prolonged stress but is never hot enough on the surface to be uncomfortable to hold. It does lose quite a bit of its maximum performance over time to thermal throttling, but at least it does so fairly gradually without any sudden and jarring drops.